Hey, greetings. It's Monday, May 1st. Just kind of giving you a quick update. Just got back from Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. Just completed my 48th treatment. And I'm just kind of giving you an update that the actual visit went incredibly well. My numbers went down. My lambda light chains went down from a 5.41 to a 4.32, which is crazy. And my NTPro-BNP, which is a measurement of how effective and how efficient your heart is working, went from a 5 something down to in the 450s. So I started out at 1600. So incredible stuff, and I'm only on a half dose of the healing serum. So, man, I'm thrilled about that. So, I guess the reason I'm making this video today is just kind of giving you some thoughts. A lot has transpired. It seems like every week a lot is happening, but business-wise, things are just blowing up, and I think it has a lot to do with just the mindset and purposeful thought process. And that wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have contracted this situation. So, it's weird. It's like I would never wish this on anybody. At the same time, I'm glad it happened to me. So I say that today anyway. But I believe that. I believe that I've always believed that I'm going to beat it. I still believe I'm going to beat it. And the lessons I've learned about life in a short period of time has been absolutely incredible. Met this guy yesterday. Him and his wife really wanted to meet me. They came in from somewhere else across the country, and they were at Mayo yesterday. This guy, not sure how old he was, because he just had a mini stroke. His name was Dan as well. And he just had a mini stroke. So he wasn't able to articulate and share like I know that he could under normal circumstances. So, he's going to get better every single day. He's going to start getting better from the stroke that he had, and all the neurons are starting to connect, and he'll get better and better and better. And once he gets back to where he's able to cognitively function, then he's got to do the hard work, some of the things that I talked about. He's the same situation as I am. He's got cardiac amyloidosis, which leads to congestive heart failure. I believe he's got AFib. He's got edema. His legs are huge. His feet. I mean, I've been there. So it's not an easy journey, but it's doable. It gets down to mindset and commitment and just doing the things that you're supposed to do, rather than saying, oh, I don't feel like it today, or oh, poor me, I don't want to do it. I deserve this, or I deserve that. So it doesn't go that way. And that's true in anything when you want to achieve it. The people who let themselves off the hook and give themselves rewards for doing things that they already should be doing are the ones that never get anywhere. So that's one of the things about success, that there's no running from that. That's the truth, So overall, I'm blessed. I feel good. Like I said, my body's just tired. My eyes are dark, but they've been worse, that's for sure. But one thing I am thrilled about is, even though I was tired today, I was so tired, and I still am. I went to the gym, and I did 2 workouts. I did the cardio, and I did the weight workout. Again, not a workout compared to most people, but it's a workout that I do that keeps me on the track to success. So now, I'm just taking a quick break here, and I'm going to get back to work and knock some stuff out. So got some big things happening, some really big projects. We're going to change a lot of lives. We're going to help people find the answers and turn their mindset to where they can do the things that they want to do. So many people have the skills, have the talent, and the desire to do things, to do good things, to help the people, help the world, but their mindset stops them. And so I have the key to that, and I'm really anxious to help people unlock their potential and go make that happen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm excited about that. So as long as I can stay alive and I can stay feeling good, I can deliver that message, and it's going to be a really, really fun summer and a great fall, and we're going to make some things happen. So what does the canceled trial mean for the future? So as you know, Prothena canceled the NEOD study, which was for those of you who don't have amyloidosis, that was the synthetic antibody study that was designed to go into your system and kill the amyloid proteins off your organs. So, you can do the healing serum to kill the plasma and the bone marrow, kind of like the source of the disease, but that still leaves your organs that have been infected, if you will, with the amyloid proteins. So even if you rid yourself of the source of the disease, you still have limitations because the amyloids have shut down your organs. So that's what that's what was so important about that study, and it's why so many people were excited about it. And the word on the street is there's something fishy going on. Unfortunately, we'll probably never know the truth, and that's just the way it goes sometimes with big businesses, pharma, lots of money, investors, all that kind of things. But Prothena was saying how great this was on the FDA fast track and all that. And even up to 2 weeks ago, they were at a conference talking to amyloidosis patients, how amazing that this new procedure is, this new serum they had. And then literally one morning, boom, they just said, we're stopping it. And I just came back from Mayo, and I was talking to some of the nurses in the oncology room, and they said it was terrible. He said it was unbelievable. It's like literally they literally got an email and said, stop the Prothena, stop the NEOD study, stop it now, do not administer anymore. It's not like they said, well, use what you have, and then we're just calling it quits. They said you are not allowed to administer any more of the serum. And so literally, imagine if you're a cardiac amyloidosis patient like I am, and many others who are worse situations than me, and they're getting ready to get IV'd up, or they're already IV'd up, ready for this serum that they feel so strongly about, and the oncology nurse says, we've had a development, and they had to step out and bring in supervisors and say, hey, we're not able to give this to you anymore. And can you imagine, as a patient sitting in a chair waiting for your trial therapy that you believe is going to help you get to where you want to go, and they literally put an IV in you and say, oh, stop, we're not able to do it right now. I mean, that's just unbelievable, right? You don't think that stuff happens, but it does, and it's too bad. Like I said, I felt so bad for the people who needed it more than I do. I truly believe that I already was affected. I already got healed. I already made improvements because of the synthetic antibodies. And so, and because of my consistency and my mindset and the healing things that I do at night, and I listen to the healing audio that I create every night, all those things combined with the healing serum, I've been taking it for a year, this antibody, and I believe it helped me. So I just feel bad for the people that were really counting on it and some of the new patients. So we're all waiting to see if there's something else. In the meantime, I'm continuing to make progress, feel good, see if I can help as many people as possible. And here's what's really interesting psychologically. You always think about that, and I've thought about this a lot when I was, quote unquote, before I was diagnosed, is what would you do if you knew that you're going to die in 5 years, or you're going to die in 10 years, or you're going to die tomorrow? What would you do? And of course, you'd lose all your fear. And I can tell you that I have lost all my fear. And when you are in bed and you don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning, you think about your life and how you've held yourself back in the past with thoughts that aren't true and beliefs that hold you back. And so once I was at the bottom and started coming out, I just said, we all know that fear is just an emotion, yet it's real, and it stops people from doing things. So I don't have that anymore. So that gift right now is worth millions. And so we're going to make that happen. I'm going to show other people how to get that done as well. So I know this about life is the more people you help, the more resources come your way, and the more people you can help. So that's what we're going to do. So, all right, y'all. Peace. Thanks for listening. And thank you so much for your thoughts and prayers. I really appreciate it.